You are in a commissary station. At night, you remember all of you receive a call, or somehow you knew that a body appeared and you were called to be here to, well, to see the body or give maybe some useful information for the investigation, right? Okay, so we are going to begin easily. You are going to describe each of you your appearance. Remember, you keep the appearance, the tall and that kind of things, the original ones, even if you change the character. And you also describe your attitude, how we can see you, the face, the smile, not smile, okay? So, for example, Jay, do you
Yes.
want to tell us what the rest of the group see in that police station?
Okay. So Jay isn't very tall. I'd say around average height, like 5'6". He has short hair, very like sleek, close to the head. He's also wearing a suit, very elegant, very elegant. He smokes. He has a bit of a big nose, but don't tell him about that. And overall, like a very serious face.
Okay,
I don't think I missed out anything important.
we'll see.
You know the bloody knife on the left hand.
Okay, when you see more or less in front of him, you see a couple, and in that couple we have a woman called Natalya. What we see?
So Natalya is 5 foot, or more commonly known as 152 centimeters.
Short.
Yes, problem with that anyway. She has longish blonde hair, but it doesn't really reach the back of her back or anything. She has very angular features. She looks obviously Eastern European. And her eyes are a little bit red at the moment. She dresses very elegantly, as you can see. And she's clutching a clutch purse in her hand, while leaning against a man that is next to her. And she looks afflicted. She looks like she's not having the best day of her life, certainly.
And the person who is really close to her, who is what we can see? Drake.
You can see Drake. He looks quite serious. He's next to Natalia, grabbing probably one of her arms. He's close to his 40s, a little taller than Natalia, but not much. He doesn't. He looks like a regular man. You can see he's not very noticeable. He's just like a guy. And in my brain, he looks like this. I'm gonna show because I put on it.
Yeah, you remember.
He looked like this in my head. And he's dressed in a trench coat, I think. Probably a hat as well, because why not? And
He
he
looks like the
looks,
kind.
yeah, he looked like serious, just a man.
Okay, and in another seat, not so close, we can see another woman. She is called Laura, and what we see?
Laura is a big woman. Even when she's sitting, you can see that she has broad shoulders, and you can see also that she's in some kind of she's very shaken, really upset. There are some strays of hair that are out of her normally well kept bun. She's wearing a suit, a vest suit, but the tie is not properly attached, and the shirt is a bit disheveled. And she is mostly with her head on her hands, getting her head between her hands, like she has been trying not to cry, and really unhinged.
Okay. Even with this group, special group, we have another curious person there. So, how is the appearance of Ernest?
Well, he's a short, very old man. All his hair is already white. He has glasses and wears a old camera. Has a serious face and is trying to look the papers and everything that are on the table, and watching to everybody, taking notes time to time.
Okay, very comfortable to be close to him. Okay, so I assume no one is talking to anyone for now.
I'm probably just bothering Drake.
Yeah, we're probably
Just-
just talking like
Okay, and suddenly a door opens and you see a patrolman. Check your faces. Okay. Let me check. Okay, you are Ernest. Am I right?
Yes, I am.
You're the more or less the witness, the person who alert about the crime.
Yes.
Okay. Do you have any relation with the victim?
No, I didn't know her.
Okay. Could I take your and see the rest of the people and, well, not me, but another partner come here and will take your fingerprints if you're okay, all of you?
Yes, whatever you want.
Okay.
I'm sorry, sir. Are we suspects?
Well, we never know, so we are really updating the database, so it's just you're here, so we take it. If you don't mind. If it's not, maybe it's a bit suspicious. Yes. So
Is it suspicious for me to not want to provide to the police my fingerprints when I am innocent?
maybe. Well, you can choose whatever you want. Don't worry, lady. And you are?
Natalya.
Okay.
Anya was my sister.
Okay, the sister. Sorry about your loss.
Thank you.
And your partner?
Drake still private detective. I'm his partner.
So you have some relation with the victim?
Not really.
Okay. And you're Laura. You are the wife.
Yeah, Detective Grimm for you.
Okay, right. And you? Who are you?
I offer him my hand. I'm Juventino Marsala, here on behalf of Atlantic Shield Insurance Company.
Okay, and why are you here?
I look around almost as if he's telling a joke. Like, this is a standard procedure. We just got, as you know, a note from the ¿cómo se dice? from the funeral home, and as you know, our client. So sorry for your loss. I tell Laura. Our client had contracted quite a big insurance policy, so it's, you know, I'm just here to, on behalf of the company, to check that everything is correct.
Okay, fine. I'll take notes about that. Okay. In a couple of minutes, more or less, well, the detective that night will come here, and I think he'll ask Natalia and Laura go with him to the morgue to recognize the body. Okay? So meanwhile, partner will come here and take the fingerprints. The people who agree with that,
Of course.
and he leaves.
Can't believe it. Just got here.
I'm sure.
Already being accused of things.
I'm sure it's a standard procedural. Don't mind them any attention. Don't worry
Yeah,
Oh
about
yeah,
it's-
they love taking fingerprints.
Well, not love it, but it's better if we don't consider any of you or myself a suspect.
Very well, but I don't have very good experience with American police.
Come on, honey.
Well, I'm sure they made her work correctly.
Mm,
That'd be a first.
So why is the press here? I'm gonna stare at Ernest.
yeah, I thought I had very good contacts, but man, to have someone from the paper be here already? News must have spread very fast.
I found the body.
So
Oh,
you're
that
not
would
a
be a good
journalist?
reason for it.
What?
Are you a journalist or just photography
Yes,
aficionado?
I'm a reporter.
Oh, so
I have
news
quite
just
a
fell on your
career.
lap.
So you took pictures or something?
No, I will never do such a thing. I will preserve the
Is there
intimacy.
insight in this game?
I need
There
to
is.
insight check on this beach.
There is insight, yes.
I want to do an insight check. This man has taken
Hey.
pictures of my dead sister.
Well, you can
For
roll.
sure.
And the worst part is he's giving
Go-
them to the police.
How do I do
How does
that?
it work with percentages?
It's insight. So you need to roll a lower number.
Yep.
And Araya should have something about lying or something. I don't have the
Or
character sheet.
perception. I don't know what
Continuous
Jess would say. Perception, insight.
No, it's okay, but she has to roll another because it's
No,
against.
insight is perspicacia. It's
Yeah, it's
in
for
attributes.
Natalia, and for Ernest the opposite.
The thing is that inside I have it on my big numbers, not in the
Yes,
small.
it's the big one, the one
Yeah,
from the top.
you should Ernest should roll charisma.
Okay.
I'm trying
So-
to. Okay,
I
You
roll
have
a
to roll a
D100.
D100, and it has to be less than your
Yes,
percentage.
less than the percentage.
Okay.
Since it's
Can I
between the
assist
two of you,
my partner, or should I roll as well if I have suspicion?
You could assist, but be aware that you could worsen her situation.
yeah, if you win, you reduce the difficulty, and if you lose, you augment the difficulty.
So it's
So it can go wrong.
I
It's
have
not a
pretty
guarantee.
good insight, so
so
I
no
trust you.
help.
I'm also good at insight. I'm a detective.
go.
Wow.
So Ernest, protect your dignity.
what I have to do?
Roll 100.
Okay.
And you have
If
to.
you're lying, roll a charisma check.
Uh,
Okay, yeah.
Well,
Natalia
What
It
wins.
depends on the charisma.
depends. If Ernest has more than 52 for
Percent.
He has?
charisma,
He has?
then I think she wins. Ernest wins. Because
Yep.
if you all success the roll and you have a duel, wins the higher.
okay.
Yeah,
I don't know.
it's weird, but it is.
It's really weird. Okay.
It
Okay.
makes
I
sense.
never took that picture.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay, so
I appreciate your consideration.
Of course.
okay, so we now know how to play. Okay.
Yeah, we do.
Well, kinda.
It works the same way with the skills, right? The other ones.
Yeah.
Yep.
Usually with the success it's enough, but this time because you were against each other, then.
Okay, I'm gonna walk up to Ernest. You should be careful with photos. Sometimes the police can get a little bit finicky about, evidence and handling evidence and all of that. You should always ask for permission for taking any photos or using any photos for the report.
Well, I never made the work for the police difficult.
Have you been involved with the police before?
Well, I usually make the questions.
Okay.
All right.
And about the insurance,
Yes.
it's recent or
Suspicious enough to, send someone in to check. It's not like it was yesterday, but it wasn't like 10 years ago. I can't really give out the details. Company policy and all.
oh
Certainly showed up fast.
Yep. You wouldn't believe how much money is on this industry. They have people all over, the funeral homes, even inside the police.
Oh.
Yep.
Goes to
It's
show.
not as rare as you think for someone to, kill a spouse or even, I don't know, people do horrible things for the insurance money. I'm
Yeah,
sure
no.
it's not the case on this one. But since the sum is large enough, they sent me in to check.
I didn't even know she had an insurance policy. There you go.
I didn't know.
I'm making a face like, that's suspicious.
it was a secret insurance? That's strange. Usually you say it in
I-
corner.
I don't know. Things were a bit, distant between us, but
Oh, you
I
not
don't
not work together.
yes, of course we were.
That you were like mad with each other.
No, just life. And she sits back and lights a cigarette with some effort.
I wanna make a little bit point. What I read about the character has been changed about Laura's character in my feed. I was gonna say feature. Because I remember this was being talked about before. Like there were characters that were a bit unsavory, and we were uncomfortable with that, and we wanted to change them. And I remember there are things about Logan in my sheet that were a bit like, okay, this guy, yikes.
Well, it's your first impression. Before coming here, you can change it here. You're allowed, but
Okay.
with your relation with Laura never was cool,
Yeah, no, certainly.
Okay, so while you are smoking here, someone enters the room, and someone is this guy.
Okay.
So
That wasn't Natalya, that was just me.
well, sorry for your loss, Rora and Natalia, but if you don't mind, could you come with me and check the body? I'm Dan Knight, the detective for this case. I'll find who did this.
Yes, sir.
Let's hope. Let's go.
Okay, so the rest of the group defend themselves.
Natalya will leave like a caress on Drake's face.
Wanna
before
clutch her
How-
hand.
So the detective moved to another room. In the room, you can see a body cover. Okay, so is covered in white. Just you see the figure, and in a small table there's a box with some things that belong to her. You can see the keys of the house, the red lipstick she usually uses or used. You also see a paper that reference Rosenbaum Empire, that you already know what it is, and it is a pawn shop. Okay. And he get closer to the body and removes slowly the blanket, checking on your faces in case you get too white or pale. He will stop. Okay, so you advertise me. And he begins removing the blanket, and you see the hair is a bit dirty because of the floor where she was found, and keeps moving a bit, and you can see a bit of her eyes. They are closed, the nose, and then you begin to see some marks on the face, and he sees you checking and remove a bit more, and you see the face of her, and the mouth is like with a big cat in this position. So she has a big, really big smile.
What have been done to you? And I smash my hands against the table where she is laying down, and I get closer and sort of try to scratch the surface, and I sink my head and then go away a bit and will punch something. I don't know if there is some piles or something. Just need that urge.
He goes close to you. Okay, you're right. Don't worry. You don't need to see anymore. And he returns, hover again, and see.
It's her. Yes.
Okay. So there's no. You can stay here if you need minutes before go outside. I'll tell you how we're going to proceed in a few minutes outside. So don't worry. Take your breath. If you need water or something, just ask me or anyone, and we'll give you whatever you need.
This is not. This is no ordinary murder.
Well, we have to investigate. We know there was a criminal years ago that it was famous, like the Glasgow Smile. It was because, well, he killed, or she, we don't know. They kill people, and after the killing, they make this smile. So they well known like Glasgow Smile.
Do we think it's a serial murderer then? Is there any connection between any known victims? Should we be worried?
We don't know for now. So, but I'll investigate. Don't worry, okay? We just noticed the crime a bit before now, so we'll begin the investigation right now, okay? So don't worry. Just take your breath, rest if you can. If you can, wait a few minutes there, and I'll talk to you. I need to prepare the statement, the information, and that you confirm, all of you, that she is Anna Grimm. Okay?
Of course. May I say goodbye?
Sure.
Thank you.
I stay a bit back. Okay. In your back.
Sure. Natalya will get closer to Anya. Well, and she'll put hand on top of the blanket. She let out a big sigh, and it's shaky. It shows that she's holding back. She doesn't want to break down in front of the officer or of Laura. And she will say, when we came here so many years ago, I've never imagined any of this. You changing your name, looking back in shame at what we went through. I understand, and I never held anything but love for you in my heart, Anya. I'm just sad to know that the little baby that I held in my arms will never be able to smile at me again. I love you, and I always did. No matter if we argued or if we hugged or if we smiled, I always loved you. I hope you can rest in peace. I'll talk to Dad. Goodbye. And she'll take a step back.
Okay. Do you need Laura to say goodbye to?
She nods and then goes back to the sheet and will uncover a little bit just up to the nose, so she's not able to see the mouth, just to see the shape of her front and her eyes, and will kiss her forehead and just put her own forehead on it and saying a silent prayer, and then after a few seconds will cover it again.
Okay. So.
And we'll look at Natalya and ask, "Are you okay? Do you need something?"
We're fine. We've gone through a lot. And unfortunately, this is just another trial that life has thrown at us. We'll move forward for her.
Come on.
Okay, you can stay here, sit a couple of minutes if you need. We'll see each other outside. Okay?
Was there anything odd between her possessions when they found her? Any sign of anything?
No, she was just on the floor, but she didn't have anything on her hands or something. This was in her pockets. I hope you can rest well tonight, or the well you can. So I'll see you.
We'll try.
Yeah. Well, you see how Laura and Natalya enter the room with that night, and you wait outside, and you can see how some policeman and a policewoman are talking close to the area where you are, and you can hear them. Whoa, this was horrible. Even I can't breathe well after what happened. I was too close to the fire. Were you too? No, I was far away, luckily. I can't believe that a small fire were in the commie's office. I mean, it was close to the captain. Do you think this fire was intentional? It's really strange. I mean, yeah, I think the captain keeps their things there. Do you think? I hear even that they are checking if someone stole something because it was too close, but we should ask the captain to be sure. But I think there's investigation about that. Wow, it was on the... It has to be on the third floor, right? Come on, where I work. Can we go outside and breathe calmly? Yes, sure, we go outside. And in a couple of minutes later, you can see... Yes?
I wanna say something while they are gone.
Okay.
I'm gonna walk up to Drake, offer him a smoke. I don't know if he smokes.
He smokes all the time. He smells like smoke.
I offer you a smoke and say, well, the detective just walked in and told you that he was going to solve the case. That means that either he's incompetent or he already knows who did it.
I'm not the one to point any fingers, but if I have to put my bet on it, it's the first one.
The
And
first
they
one?
mention a fire? Yeah, I mean, he's probably incompetent. I don't think he
Oh.
knows who did it.
Oh, for sure, yeah. Usually
They're
they're a bit
checking out
more,
from
you
the
know, we're going to do our best. He just straight
Yeah.
up, I'm gonna find him. Okay,
Yeah.
you do you,
Do you
my
think
man.
do you think it's related to the third floor fire? Because if there's a fire right now in this building, maybe we should not be inside.
I mean, if you want my opinion, it's not uncommon, you know, to try to destroy evidence, steal evidence. They've been really finicky about that lately, taking prints constantly and taking a lot of pictures, and I honestly don't know what's going on, but they seem a bit, you know, on edge.
Hey, I'm gonna turn to Ernest. Like, what do you know about this? You must know many things since you work with the police sometimes and you ask many questions. You said.
Well, I have to say that I'm sorry for the girls. The body was something hard to see. You know, they have made a Glasgow smile on her face, like her mouth
They
was cut.
they ripped the mouth.
Oh my god, that's
Jesus,
fucked up.
And when I come, I see like somebody running away for the car. Somebody with a big constitution. But I wasn't fast enough, you know. I'm old man. I cannot go really fast. But it was too late. It's so sad.
Did you
to see
check
somebody
the
die.
footprints of the scene?
No, I just ran for help. You know, seeing that girl. I wasn't thinking like taking proofs or evidence or nothing like that. Just
No,
Where
ran
did you
for
find the
help.
body? Where was it?
It was close where I live. I heard some screaming, and it was between some buildings, like in a street with no exit. Everything was darkness. The kind of place where you don't want to be. Really.
And man, don't beat yourself up. Like, it's a very, you know, dangerous situation. You did the best thing you could do, which is to call for help.
Yes, but that's this situation. Remember me of that case? Do you remember? It was quite a while ago.
Which case?
The Black
Unless it was
Dahlia.
insurance fraud.
No, it was like in 1947 or something like that. It was very famous, and they never found the killer.
Do you
How
think
many
this
years was
could be...
that ago?
Yeah, how many years ago?
Like 40?
Laura and Natalya enter in while you are talking about, well, this fantasy topic.
Wait, Natalya isn't here.
No?
She's coming. She's here.
Okay, so
Yeah.
Laura comes first. And how is the face of Laura?
Even more shaken than before.
Okay, and after her you see
She's pale.
Natalya. How is she?
She looks like a woman who is trying with everything she has to look as strong as she doesn't feel.
Okay, mid sentence, when he sees it, like Drake will drop the conversation with Jay and Ernest and will walk towards Natalia, just grab her face like forehead to forehead, like, I'm sorry, are you okay? It's fine. We'll find whoever did this.
It's not fine, Drake. They gave her a Glasgow smile.
Yeah, I know. The old
That
man told
was
me.
horrendous. I don't know how can anybody do such a thing.
I am sure there's more to this. It's the eye. This is not normal passional murder. This is something else. This is something more.
I was talking to the men that I remember a case from quite a while ago, like 40 years, where something like this happened.
40?
40. And they never found the killer. I don't know, maybe he's killing again, or maybe he has an error or something.
Okay, question is Kevin. Who here is like older than, I must say, 55?
Not me.
Not me. I'm pretty sure I'm on my 30s.
Yeah, I'm around that too. It
I
doesn't
think
say
only the
though.
old man is that old.
Yes,
I don't know if 50 or 60. I don't know.
I don't remember if in my sheet appeared the age, but I assumed I'm
You should
like
be like in
42.
40s as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, same. I don't
Okay.
have any year or any age, but I assume I'm like around 30.
Yeah, most of you are about 30 something. But Ernest, who is
Okay,
old.
for the record, from now on, all the NPCs we came across, if they are more than 55, as you have to tell me because I'm paying attention to it.
Okay.
I need to
Okay.
know my suspects. I'm a detective.
Okay.
I don't know. Maybe
That's my man.
it's been quite a while. If the killer is the same, he has to be very old. Like, I don't know if he could do this.
The old man.
Father son
I
tradition.
Yeah, it can be even a copycat.
Yeah.
First one.
Yes, they can be. Maybe it
Certainly.
can even be her song. Like,
We should get some information about that old case just to make sure
yeah, we
it's
should
related or
remember
not.
agree.
the police.
The police must have some documents, right?
They know. They mentioned to us before that this was the modus operandi of some criminal from years ago, but I didn't get that it was so long ago.
We also heard about some disturbance in the third floor. Maybe they said like something like a small fire close to the captain's place. Maybe someone is trying to burn evidence, something. We overheard that.
Do they have any evidence? Like the crime was committed hours ago?
No, but I
Maybe from
was
an
in
old
the
case.
I was in the district in the precinct when that happened. It was a small fire. I don't know if they got now what was the cause, but yeah, there was a lot of smoke. Normally, I'd say that the clues should be kept in the in the
In the evidence room.
evidence room. So
Yeah.
unless the captain had something with him, which might be the case if something is especially
They mentioned that maybe something was stolen from the
Or
captain's
if
place.
the case is open, maybe he was like reviewing.
Yeah, but
I'm gonna-
aren't like cold cases stored somewhere else? Like this
Yeah.
case was like 40 years ago. Doesn't make much sense to keep it in the evidence room, right?
But it was a really famous
What are
case.
they
Maybe
killing
keep it
there?
here.
Just to start something, I'm gonna ask you a question if that's okay with you guys. Where were you last night? I would
You
be
know where
very
I was.
comfortable if. Yes, darling, I know. But I was addressing to them.
Well,
Where were you? What were you doing? You have
you,
someone
you
to verify that for you.
you know, I was in a cafe, like reading the newspaper and taking a coffee and working in some work. Working in some work. Okay.
It makes sense.
And then I just go to home and I hear the screams and go check it. And
Do you live by yourself?
yes, I live alone. Like,
Did any neighbor cross paths with you last night? Someone who could verify that you arrived home?
I think some. Let me check.
Where did you find her?
Between the buildings near to my apartment.
In a no exit back alley, I think he said.
Yeah, somebody shows me walking.
Okay.
I was out in the afternoon and then I went home and had dinner like almost every day. I'm sure I crossed some neighbor or something. I can ask
Do
around
you,
if you
do you
need
live by
like
yourself?
evidence. I yes, I live alone.
I mean, I'm not running any investigation here. I just want to make sure we're on the same page here.
But are you going to run an investigation?
If someone pays me to do it, yeah.
But isn't she family? I mean, I don't want to get into this, but you know,
You are getting into it. Just speak your truth.
if you wanted to help, you could open like a proper investigation. The police would have to respect that. You know, let you work, give you access to evidence.
I'm gonna look at Natalia like, do you want me to do that?
That was your future sister-in-law.
I don't think I've ever met her. We've only been dating for 3 months.
What did I say?
I mean, I don't like my job. I wouldn't do this work for anyone. I just want to get some documents to tell my boss nothing goes wrong here and go home. But
An
maybe you
ambitious
are
man, I
more
see.
involved.
I think
Well,
how they found the body is sure that a killer did it. I don't think there's nobody close. Nobody will do horrendous thing to her.
Yeah, and another thing, why was the detective so fucking sure about, you know, finding the killer?
And they
Usually,
always.
no, usually they're very, very like, we are going to do our best, we are going to put out all of our resources, and
well,
they
maybe
never
because
say, I'm going, like, isn't it like a rule to not say you are going to find him? Because you may
yeah.
not.
But professional courtesy, when your wife has been killed, maybe you put a bit of an effort.
Yeah, but I
Yeah,
mean, making promises, just can't really. I'm sorry, I don't want to get into it.
you're still
Yeah,
getting
that's
into it.
better.
You keep saying that and you keep getting in the middle of things.
But Laura, you will maybe know somebody who wants to hurt her.
Was she in bad terms with anyone?
Not that I knew. I mean, as I said, we had a bit of a distant relationship lately because routine. But I didn't know anybody who would be interested in doing this to her. You knew her. I look at the room and I point Natalia because anyone else knew her. She was really nice, really good people, and I don't know if somebody wanted to get revenge on her because of me. I don't know because I know I make people angry. It's the way I am. It's what I do. But
Oh,
you know,
where do you exactly work? Like, do you go for assassins, or do you go more like steals? Or
Yeah,
Are you
maybe
a private
someone.
detective? Do you work for the police?
I am a homicide detective in this precinct. I probably won't be assigned to her case because of personal reasons, but yeah, I worked here.
and
Maybe some murderer you catch, and now he's free and he wants to take revenge on you.
or
I mean,
maybe,
it's quite weird taking a
or
revenge on someone by doing a Glasgow smile. It seems like rather passionate to me.
Yep. It's not like. It's definitely not insurance fraud. At least it doesn't seem that way.
maybe you found the Glasgow Smile killer for other reason, and her son wants a revenge on you. That sounds like a history.
It might be, but if that was the case, I was never aware of that. I remember reading about that in the academy, but I don't even studied it with so much depth.
Uh, he's not listening to you. He's writing the air of Glasgow Smile on her notes.
Natalia is looking at him like a part of me wants to punch him, but the other one, the one that is a writer, is like, can I really blame him? No, I can't. Anya was never really disliked by anyone. She made sure she wasn't disliked by anyone. She was a people pleaser. She has always been. She integrated perfectly into when we moved here. And I don't know that she ever had any issues with anyone, honestly.
Where are you from?
Russia.
Oh, that's interesting. Really.
Why is that? Interesting, I
Well,
mean.
there could happen things like there are people from Russia that are related to certain professions that are not really in the law.
Are you insinuating anything, good man?
No, maybe you say that she's a people pleaser, so maybe she pleased somebody that is not in law, but she made herself into trouble.
As I'm aware, she never had any issues. You could barely tell she was not from here.
Like, why she will be in um between buildings without an exit on the darkness?
Could have been walking. Someone could have dragged her there. It's
But
not like
she
this is the
has
safest city in the world.
she has something to do in this zone, like
Do I
she
know the
knew.
zones? Does she live around there? I don't know.
Okay, I need. I'm going to ask. I don't know if there is some map, maybe hang in the walls or something that I need him to show me where she was found, because
Okay.
the alley next to her, his building doesn't say much to me.
You open your Google Maps. Okay, so you take some yellow page, or I don't know how these books called there.
There should
Or
be
maybe,
a map
I
of the
mean,
precinct.
if you say the street, probably I know it.
Yeah.
It would be close to my apartment.
No, we had maps not that long ago. I'm just saying. I used them back in the day.
It about 10-15 minutes from your home, mm, closer to Ernest's house, obviously. It's an area with restaurants, coffees, well, it's not in the center exactly. It's not the best area, but well, it's not too far away. And while you're talking, Dan appears again and said, "Sorry for taking so long. Laura, sorry.
I'm
Could you?
going to interrupt you real quick. I'm sorry. I said Russia. Russia doesn't exist. The Soviet Union. Thank you. Sorry. That's it.
Even better. Eh?
Yeah,
Yeah.
better for the story. Okay, so
Even more suspicious.
Laura, could you take an advice?
Yeah.
Well, after what happened this night, I would recommend you to, what, not sleep on your home, just sleep in another place. So, in case there are some clues or something, we keep it safe and you don't move anything while staying here and there. If you lend me your keys, I'll go tomorrow during morning, first hour, to check everything in case there's something that could help us to find what happened. And offer his hand.
Okay, but I still need to. My stuff is there. Can I go with you? I mean, I will stay in the door, but if you need to ask something, I think that I'll be useful there.
I'll go tomorrow morning if you want to come with me. Do you have any place where to sleep? And he sees Natalia.
I will give you a free room that I have in my apartment. Like,
Or she can stay with us.
Yeah, she could stay with us.
however you want. But you should be present in the register. Like,
Yeah, I will be.
I think it's your right.
It's not just because it's my right. It's because I think that it will be best if you guys have any question. I will be ready to help you. Sure, but in any case, if you want the keys,
Yes, it will help. Thank you. Well, I assume you'd be interested. We'll move the corpse to a hospital so they can, you know, check the body and try to guess what happened exactly. So Leonarda Frith will be checking the body, and if you want to talk to her or something and ask about the damage and the cause of death, and well, you can ask her. I think she'll be tomorrow morning there. If you just want to check probably general information, and I think she'll have the everything filled and prepared Saturday morning, okay? But well, you can check tomorrow if you want.
which day is it?
Today is Thursday, 16.
It is.
So yes,
So, pardon me, I didn't catch your name, Mr.
Daniel Knight.
Mr. Knight. My name is Drake Steele. I'm gonna handle him a card. Like, I'm private detective. I'm thinking about opening an investigation on my own to help the case. So maybe it would be best if we share like information and evidence. Since I'm personally invested in this, because I'm a partner of the victim's sister. So it would be best if we shared like evidence and stuff. If that's right with you, you can give me a call anytime.
Well, always we keep this in private, you know. Since Ernest, nothing goes to the public. You understand?
Of course. But Mr. Knight, you should remember that case of 40 years ago. Like, we were thinking about the maybe an heir of the Black Dahlia killer has committed this crime. So you should check the records. Maybe something his partner, like somebody he puts in the jail.
Well, we can't avoid to think about that. Yeah, we'll check it and we see the relation, but we're so many years, so well, I hope there's no like all this time, it was really difficult to catch, like impossible for the people who track him or her, so well, I hope it's not that in this case, but yeah, of course it could be.
Well, times has changed. I'm sure our police works better now, and we improve our systems. So
Yeah, but if it's that, that means he or she will go after another victim. If it,
did that past murder? It was like a murder. It was a serial killer.
yes.
How many victims were there?
Oh, sorry, I not remember the number, but it were a bit. So yeah, if this is the case, we'll expect another victim or who knows how many. So I hope it's not the case and it's just one horrible crime, but no relation with any more. I hope.
But on the
I'm gonna
present
look at
time, this one is the first.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look at Ernest. Like, did you share that you saw someone running in the street as well? Did you share that information with the police?
Yes, they took my word, and I say it like there was somebody running, like somebody with a big body, but it was too dark to see anything else.
We should make sure to check the footprints in the scene.
Yes, we will check everything, and if you, Ernest, remember anything more, just tell us, or any of you remember any clue or see something or someone suspicious, let us know. Maybe, I don't know, maybe Natalia, you remember something suddenly that could be related. We never know what could be the good clue, so please share any information, and I wish you can rest this night, even if it's just a bit, okay? If you need
We'll do our
something,
best.
if you
Are,
need
are
something,
we?
tell us.
Are you going to take our statements or?
Yes, we already took Ernest. Well, it's supposed he was the only one close to the scene of the crime, so we'll talk with the rest of you in this. Well, not these hours, but during next day or whatever. But if you know something, whatever, please tell us. No, or even if you talk with each other and you realize something, everything is important.
Yeah, I'm
We'll
sorry.
be open and available.
A quick little question. I usually report to my boss like the information as soon as I have it, but given this, possible serial killer vibe, is it better if we like make sure this doesn't go public?
Yes, please.
If you want, like I could get you tomorrow morning, all the paperwork of the NDA and everything like that. So my boss doesn't takes better care of the information.
Sure. He's not very comfortable with that, but well, I guess I'll see you tomorrow. What about 9 in the morning?
Yeah, I wouldn't want to impose. I can just drop the papers and you can take a look at them
Okay.
whenever you can. For now, I will just not report anything until
Thank you.
I have the official paperwork, because this is the kind of thing that gets in the mouth of the people and suddenly you have like a big problem.
Yes, exactly. Well, people would be, scared. Okay, so you can stay here if you need water or something, but I'll finish my work for now with you. I'll take all the clues and prepare to begin my research tomorrow. So I hope you can rest and see you tomorrow, I guess.
We're free to
Well,
go then.
Sure.
Sure, you
Good.
got my phone address, but I will take you some cards to everybody else so you can contact me if, well, you have some doubts or maybe you just want to talk. Like, I will be there.
Yeah, take mine as well. Writer Natalia Solovyeva. There for you.
I also exchanged mine.
Oh wow, you guys are also
Let's all have
prepared.
everyone's cards. Yeah.
I just write my phone number like on a piece of paper because it's like no one wants to see me. I'm work for the insurance company. Like no one wants to call me to do anything. They don't want to see me, so I don't really go around with cards.
Maybe it's brilliant time to do that.
A question: when can we bury her?
Well, after the body is checked, we don't need to check more about the cause of death and any hit or body talks usually. So we have to speak with it. But after that, you will prepare the funeral or whatever you need. Sure, we'll try.
Let us know as soon as possible, please.
Yes, we'll try Sunday. You can, organize it.
Very well. I believe then we're done here.
Are you coming to our place, Laura?
Well, if you can, if not, I can check myself into a hotel or something. It's not
Please.
Wherever
problem.
fits for you.
Let's go.
You're basically family now.
I look to Natalia like, well, really warm family. Yeah.
Yes, incredibly warm. I'm offering you a bed.
Okay, I appreciate it.
So
Well, so sorry for your loss.
Yeah, so very sorry for your loss.
Well, we'll give you the space, and I will go.
Thank you. We'll see
Goodbye.
you tomorrow.
Yeah. Take care of yourselves.
You too. So it seems like someone is like trying to kill you in the background there.
Drake is going to approach the car to the entrance.
I'm going to say before we leave, I'm going to say, to tell Ernest to you be careful, because if you somebody running, maybe they saw you as well.
I didn't think about that.
Do you want me to work you home? You live nearby, right?
Yes, but I live alone in that apartment. What if the killer comes
We only
for
have
me?
3 beds, sorry.
I didn't want to make you uncomfortable, just to make you aware of.
Ah, don't worry about it, my man. No one knows about this. They'll probably give you a police escort or something, but those things take time.
Do we sleep in separate rooms or something?
No, they are in the same room. We put them together because I was single until 3 months ago.
Yeah.
You're really driving it home, the 3 months thing.
The thing is that they live together, but they have only been dating for 3 months, but they live together now.
Listen, this is the 1950s. This is normal. We'll be married
It
in 2
was
months.
1 month, and yeah, really, 1 month, and I'm proposing already.
We're all lesbians in the 1950s.
I offer to walk Ernest home.
Yes, I will take that offer.
Offer him a drink, and you can stay at the same place.
Natalia's gonna look at Drake with puppy eyes.
Yeah.
We have a couch, don't we?
Do you want to take the old man as well?
I don't want him to get killed. He's the only witness.
Sure, I'll take this. Hey, Mr. DeWitt.
poopy eyes, like.
You are welcome to stay at our couch as well.
Oh my god. I don't even know what to say.
Don't mention it, it's fine.
Oh,
Just hop in the car, I guess.
I'm so grateful that you take care of this
Sleepover!
poor old man.
Es que literalmente me da mucha pena que se quede Jay fuera. No tenemos otro sofá, una cómoda.
Do you guys have like a sleeping tub? You know, on the floor, on the lounge.
We could have one of those, you know, those armchairs that extend and you can lay down.
Oh god.
You know what? Yeah, we have one. But you invite the insurance guy. He's weird. You talk to him.
It's really okay. I don't think anyone is coming for me. I don't want to
Sure.
impose.
He's mysterious.
We'll see each other tomorrow morning, I'm sure.
Yeah, I'm sure I'll need to make some arrangements with your company, and we'll,
For sure.
either me or the guys will keep you informed for your.
Yeah, like I don't want. I think it's not the moment to talk about, those kind of things, but you should know, just to keep it in mind, that if there's a police investigation happening, they usually don't make the payout until the investigation is closed. But if you would like to, they usually offer like to give you a small percentage of it, in advance, if you need it for your accommodations or for anything else. Like, just let me know if you want to do that. I don't want to make this weird.
We should have enough for the funeral, right, Laura?
Yeah.
Like funeral homes are really, really, really expensive. It's such a scam, honestly.
I look at him like, are you real? in complete amazement. Okay. Well, maybe.
Not insurance companies. The insurance companies are the best. But funeral homes, such a scam.
Sabía que Marcos tiene que llevar este personaje. La única
Well,
persona que-
I don't think we should talk this right now. I think
Yeah, of
ladies
course,
need
like-
to rest.
Yeah, you guys.
It's really late.
take
We
care.
should go. We should head
Yeah.
home.
I'll bring the paperwork tomorrow. Don't worry about the thing.
Okay.
Okay.
Thanks for your
I guess-
offer.
No
Yes.
problem.
You guys
Let's
take
go.
care.
You too. Be careful.
Jay walks away, and I want to do some secret things this night.
Obviously. You are the murderer.
Funeral arrangements. So
I mean, he has to make a living. If people die, he gets to work.
I don't want people to die while they have policy, because then we need to pay. We don't like paying.
they should
Yes.
die after.
Yeah, I mean, if everyone was immortal, we would be like a money printing factory.
Okay, so Jay goes, and the rest of you.
Yeah, I
We
drive
all go
home.
home, I guess. Yeah.
Okay, I assume
Unless. No, I'm
you're
kidding.
going to sleep.
I'm gonna put some whiskey on the rocks first and offer to everyone who is unsettled by whatever happened,
I
and then
take
we will
two.
go to sleep.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
so Ernest, you finally sleep there.
Yes, in the
Yeah,
couch,
in our couch.
but my
Come on, one of
old
you
body.
guys take the couch and leave the poor old man the bed. Like, do you need guys? Come on.
It's
My poor-
better if you take the. I assume you have a room, and we weren't going to share the couch, but I'm not sure anymore.
No, I mean,
Now we have
my
like a guest room,
assumption is
a guest
there's
room, and a couch.
Okay,
and a
you,
couch. Yeah.
you take the guest room. I won't sleep probably much tonight, so I prefer to stay in the couch.
Oh, girl,
Okay,
you're.
don't mingle too much. I'm really private with my things.
But I know I'm an old man, and I'm so grateful that you offered me that bed. But you should rest. It's been a full day, I'm pretty sure. So you will take the bed.
Well, you guys
Don't
figured
mind.
that out.
I'm gonna whisper to Natalia like, I don't know if I'm comfortable with a press man just like walking around our home. Maybe he should take the guest room.
Yeah, it's better if you take the guest room. Don't mind about me. I'm used to sleep. This couch is even more comfortable than the one in the police station.
Are you sure?
Yeah. Totally.
This has stopped being an option. You are taking the guest room.
Okay, ma'am. I will take.
Yeah.
I will take the restroom. I really appreciate it. Your hospitality.
Yeah. No problem.
It'll mean the
It's
world to me. Like you
it's what
care
us
for this
Americans do.
old man. Yes.
They're very welcoming.
God bless this country.
God bless.
Yeah. I'm gonna have a drink.
Okay.
I assume me and Natalia have a quick chat in our room in the morning or at night, just checking
Yeah.
about things. No, nothing really relevant.
Okay.
Just suggesting that maybe it has to do with like a hate crime, like a race crime. I don't know. It's like
Okay. So, well, all of you go to sleep.
So basically, like I only saw the crime scene for like a little bit, until everything exploded.
Yeah.
So what I wanted to do is like take a look because I want to know if it's like right next door to the coffee place. Like how close was it? Was it a big street? Because what I imagine is like, okay, if you want to murder someone, you kind of wait for them to walk to like a narrow alleyway and push them inside, and it just seems a bit weird to me. Like if the cafe is closed, it's probably like a residential zone with lots of light, lots of people. It's a really weird place to kill somebody.
Yeah. Okay. So you check the area.
Yeah, just the area. Just like I
whole
walk,
area,
I walk
not the
around.
place. Okay.
Yeah, like not that specifically, but the zone around it. Like why? My question is like why here? It seems like very random. Like you could have waited for a very. If you wanted to kill someone and not get caught, you would have waited for like a different moment.
Yeah.
So I just want to make sure like what vibes does the place give. If I get the vibe that it was like a rust, like they needed to kill her before she talked to me or something like that. I don't know, just a general, idea.
Okay. So, well, the exact place where it
Mhm.
was is really close to a trash container,
Mhm.
and the body was found on the floor and on the sidewalk. And if you check the area, you can see how the trash container was moved a bit, and the bags and everything. And in the area, if you check, it's really close to the restaurant. She will probably be with you in I don't know, 5 minutes or less. Being there, and if you check, is not the straight way. Straight, you mean the closest one to be from her home to the restaurant.
Yeah, I was also gonna like talk to you about like is she coming from home? Did she like take a weird detour?
It doesn't seem she come from home.
Okay.
She probably comes to or she going a walk around, longer than expected, or she came from another place.
Okay, yeah, she was really nervous. Like I don't think she would have like taken a stroll just for the lols. I assume she's coming from somewhere else, so maybe she would like run away from someone and all of that.
When you
Okay.
spoke with her, you hear her really, really happy.
Yeah, that's the weirdest thing about it. Like,
Yeah.
why would she be happy if she was about to get murdered? Like,
She was
what do you know, girl? Like, why couldn't you fucking tell me on the phone?
She was so excited with the good news she
Yeah,
wanted to give you. But
I thought it was going to be a divorce, honestly.
maybe, who knows? Okay. So
Well, yes, I'm not going like I'm just going to take a few laps around, check the area, and then I'm going like because if it's a serial killer, like sometimes people stay around to see the chaos and if there are any suspicious persons around. But I'm just going like quick check and then go to sleep.
I guess there would be some people talking about the crime because it's quite recent. So, but
Yeah.
I don't think you could check someone especially suspicious. I mean, I think
Okay.
in this area everyone seems suspicious. So
I'm sure of it, yeah.
yeah. So you go to the house of Laura. Would you be o'clock or you would be late, sooner?
I would be up early because I guess that normally I know which time they usually go. I don't think they told me the time, but I know which time
At 9.
usually they do the. They said at 9. Okay, then we go there sharp.
Yeah, no, we'll be there sharp because we have a police officer, we have a Russian, the journalist, and the private detective. I'm not sure if they're on time things, but we'll make sure we are.
I've been on time for the last 3 months, at least.
My influence, guys.
Okay. So Jay, you will be on time too?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. So you reach the place. I'm going to bed
An Italian on time?
this time. You'll be some minutes before the detective Dan Knight arrives, and you can see the house. It's just one floor house. It's a small apartment, and he appears. Oh, whoa! You are right in time. Perfect. How do you sleep? Are you well? Are you okay?
Well, nothing that some whiskey can't fix to sleep soundly.
I'm sorry. I hope this is not too hurtful, and she's especially to Laura because it's her house, and yeah, she will have a lot of memories in here.
Yeah. Well, but anything to help find this bastard.
Sure. So he gets close to the door and open it slowly, and I can send you pictures for her house. There.
But wait, I'm not here, right? I'm on the police station. They are going to check the house.
Yeah, I assume you came here to see the house because it's where.
Oh, I mean, if I can.
Yeah. Come right along.
Outside is
It's
free.
a party.
If
Just
you
bring
appear
snacks
suddenly-
and your own drink.
So whiskey.
I mean, I usually need papers for this, but if you guys are just going to invite me and not ask any question, less paperwork for me.
I assuming because he said the hour and the place, so you would.
Yeah, the hour of the places, but I thought he was referring like to the police station. But I come. It's okay.
Okay, so well, you see the entrance. You see the phone and the table and everything. It has a small garden in front of it and another one behind. Has one cook, 2 bathrooms, the hall to read, and 4 rooms, so it's not so small.
Wow.
Then it's
Damn.
open floor.
It's a house or an apartment?
Well-
You say there was a garden, so I think.
Yeah, it's a house, but
I think it's a 1-floor house.
Yeah.
It's missing the golden retriever and the picket fence.
Wow, that's a fancy radio, eh? I have to say.
Yeah. The American dream.
Okay, so well, we can check. Okay, you can see, but not get too inside.
Yes, I will sit on the couch if you don't mind. Like, oh, my knees are killing me.
I wouldn't recommend that if you.
Well, you can
Right?
wait there. You can sit maybe on the garden or something like that in case.
Or on the
there's a-
stairs, or
Oh, if I sit on the stairs, I could get up. Like you will have to help me.
I will help you, old man.
I say to Dan, is it okay if you check one of the chairs and we take it out so he doesn't, die on us. I say that last part in softly.
Okay, sure, sure. And he checks the chairs and the table. It seems there's nothing suspicious here. And take it and leave it to you, Ernest.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much for caring about me.
Okay. So I guess you be good people and obey him and stay outside or close to the front door, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Of course.
Yeah.
So you can hear him.
I actually I was going to say, well, Drake is running his own investigation. Shouldn't he be allowed to come in with you?
Oh, are you?
Yeah, I am.
Meanwhile, you don't move anything. I guess you know how this
I'm a
works.
professional, sir, Mr. Knight.
Night, yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, I would just wander off, not touch anything. Maybe you escape some clues.
Okay. So, question: you go with him or you go separated?
Separate.
Okay. So where do you want to go? You can
In the opposite direction.
well he
I don't know this house. I'm just gonna wander off, see if anything stands up to me.
well you see what's in the picture, and then I said there's some rooms, the bathrooms.
Is there any pictures of them?
I think not about all of them.
No, I mean pictures of Laura and
Okay.
Anya.
Tell me, Laura, there are pictures about you?
Yes. There are more. There's a picture from the wedding, like out of the room, and then a couple of pictures. I'd say that probably there is one picture of Anna with Natalya, maybe from back Russia. Something that seems like old and that has passed through hard times. And then maybe a picture of myself dressed in, I don't know, young as a younger officer.
When the officer is not in the bedroom, I plan on going check the nightstands to see if I can find anything in the drawers.
Okay, roll.
When
Young
making
gloves.
sure when he's not. Yeah, I mean I'm a professional. I can do that. Since I have vigilancia electrónica. Do they have computers back then? What's vigilancia electrónica in this setting?
Electronic machines.
Maybe some really old tape things.
Yeah, maybe like
They-
the tape recorders for the phones
Yeah,
and stuff like that.
there were microphones already.
Yeah, like you could hide a hidden microphone, but you need like a potted plant and to like they are chunky boys.
Yeah, little microphones.
Okay, so you wanna check the phone?
Yeah, I'm gonna check the phone and see if I can somehow see the last calls or something that I don't know, just like take my little notebook and just write everything that stands up to me.
Okay, so you pick up the phone and put it on your ear and check everything. And
With a napkin or something, I'm not gonna leave my fingerprint there.
okay, and when you do that, you hear like a click when you put it in your ear. It's usual for you, Laura. You are used to. It's always been there. But you recognize it and you realize there's a micro on the phone. Probably all these calls from here were recorded.
Okay, I'll take note on that. Do I get any more information from that, like last calls or something?
No,
If not, I want to check for like an agenda or something like that to see if I can see the appointments of Anya from the last days. See where was she going, anything.
Sure, you check.
I'm sorry, I'm running an investigation here. You're free to cut me. I can go for days like this.
you
Go ahead, darling.
you check the notes or everything, and you just see usual things like go to the fruit shop or something, but nothing special. There's no notes, at least close to the phone, and you hear the voice of Knight when he was in one of the bathrooms. Oh, Laura, I didn't realize you. Well, this smell like smoke. These were your clothes from this night, from yesterday or something.
Yeah, I was working last night. Did you hear about the fire? I was over there trying to get it over.
Ah, sure. Okay. I recommend you to clean this. Wash it, please.
Yeah.
What if it has evidence on them? I know that
I'm checking
not-
them. I'm checking them. Don't worry. Okay. Now is your turn, Drake. What do you check?
I'm gonna check the bathroom, the medicine cabinet. I don't know why. I just have a hunch.
Okay. So, well, is the same bathroom as him?
Yep.
Well, when you
So I assume we're taking turns. We're not sharing the same space.
Okay.
And we're just
When-
like wandering.
when you enter, you smell the smoke is clearly not cigarette, is fire or something. Yeah, they're clothes dirty with hollín.
Okay.
Suit.
Suit. Okay. And you see how he's taking the books and these kind of things, and suddenly he says, "Oh, did you have this on the floor?" And he takes some envelopments, big ones, like for a big book or something. Well, not too big, but a book. Maybe you need to send some package or something, Laura? Yeah. Sure. And you get closer and you see a brown envelopment. I don't have one, but for a common.
It's like an envelope having a book inside.
No, they are empty. Like you take one and the rest of them, some fall and the other keep almost falling, but not. So
I try to, I don't know, with a handkerchief or something, not to compromise anything, but I take a look.
there are empty envelopments just for letters or something, but this is the good envelopes, you put a lot.
So it's just empty envelopes.
Yeah.
Without any
The thing
address
is,
on them.
they're like you receive them, or are they like ready to send to
They are
someone?
clean, empty, they are not used.
So new envelopes.
So
Yeah, but some
it's
of them
something
is
that
missing.
Annie or Laura should use to send to someone.
Yeah, I mean, isn't this kind of normal? Like, this is their WhatsApp, right?
Not beating the Soviet spy allegations, eh?
Why are you surprised, Laura?
I don't know. I'm not surprised. I don't know. I normally don't write more than the reports in the precinct. Maybe he used them. I don't know.
But she has family in the URSS. So maybe she
maybe
write to her
she
family, no? You have a living family in Soviet Union?
I don't know.
I guess maybe she even used them to write to Natalya. I don't know.
I don't know if she would talk to you about her father, but is the only one who lives from her family.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, I don't think we left anyone there.
I'm sorry for your loss, too.
So
Maybe for work? What was he?
Do they
What?
have any
Address?
writing scratched on there, like somebody wrote on top of them? Okay. Then I
Excuse
look at them a bit and I
Someone
put
bring the
them.
luminol.
I say excuse me from the front door because I haven't come in yet.
Hello.
Uh, are you guys done with the police stuff? Can I come in or can I ask a quick questions to the detective or officer?
No. Wait. Still, come here.
I come.
Detective still.
So, still, roll, please. He's in a. Come on. What happened with my
What
words?
should I roll? You tell
I just
me.
want to clarify that
investigation.
luminol was actually used in this die.
I have perception. Should I roll perception?
Sure. Help me check the main room.
I'm a help check. If I can. I should roll.
Pretty sweet perception check.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay. So.
I have 78.
Come on. Okay. So you check the room with Night, and you realize there's something strange on the floor. There's something not well.
Uneven. Okay. Some loose.
Yeah.
Cosa del suelo.
Exactly. And then together take it out, and you find a small box, a shoes box. And when you open it,
Would they fit in the envelope?
no. And when you open it, you see this obviously a hidden treasure. And there's a small notebook. And you open it, and you see there's some hojas missing. They were scratched or
Pages?
something.
Read papers. Okay.
And when you read it, you see that most of the pages are white, empty, but the first one, where you can see some names and addresses. But
Sorry, what was it from the beginning?
The
Because
first page of the notebook is some names and addresses.
there is
The rest of
a notebook
notebook
in the. Okay.
inside a shoes package on the floor,
a small
like
one.
hidden.
And when you check the names and directions, well, the address that you can see on the first page, we'll see the information in the next session.